How's it going, guys? This is Mouseball, and this is the AttackMouse Nation and my salty gearheads. Welcome to the automotive side of my YouTube experience. And guys, this is a small intermission video to the Key West Conquest video series. Now, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because we're going to talk about a very special car enthusiast. But before we talk about this one person that is up there with Mikey Turbo and many others that I admire, well, let's summarize what makes a person a car enthusiast in the first place. And the thing is that for a lot of us, the reasons are different. But I could say universally that when it comes down to being a car enthusiast, well, you basically pick one car that you like and you work on it. You know, you basically do everything you can to reimagine your car and spec it up the way you want it, because the thing is, like Mama Mouse says, if everyone has it, it's not special. And the thing is that that's what really gets people to understand the difference between being part of the group and being an individual. You know, when you're an individual, well, you can pretty much pick your car out in a lineup of Mustangs, in a lineup of Camaros, in a lineup of Corvettes. You know, your car sticks out and stands out amongst the crowd of cars that look similar to yours. Now, obviously, guys, you know, being a car enthusiast is actually quite easy. I mean, all you simply have to do is pick the car you want to start out with and work on it. And obviously that requires a lot of running around and getting people's, you know, ideas, and also getting input and feedback on what parts to put on. But in general, most people don't know any more than you do. And the thing is that the only people that know more than you are the people who actually built the car. And the thing is that everybody who's in car culture is in a constant flow of learning everything about their car, little by little, you know, piece by piece, going through forums, you know, hunting for parts and doing things like that. But the thing is that car culture today has really been based on clout. It's been based on being seen. It's been based on how much money you have in your pocket and how many people you know. And it's been based on a lot of things that have absolutely nothing to do with the experience of being a car enthusiast. And this is why JGMOPAR, no doubt, is by far one of the greatest car enthusiasts I know. Not only has he been extremely generous in his help for Mama Mouse and I, and he has been basically donating and helping us out left and right when it comes down to the situations that we've been going through in our lives, but he's also, you know, communicated with us, he's emailed us, he's left messages in the comments. I mean, the man has been very busy paying a lot of attention to us. And that is pretty amazing, because you can consider that someone like him is not exactly, how would you put it, someone who is got a lot of time on his hands. You know, JGMOPAR is somebody who's got to be very busy, and he's got his own project car that he's working on. I believe it's a Plymouth Valiant, and this particular car is going to be restored. It's got a Chrysler 318 engine in it, and I'm pretty sure that's the displacement, 318 cubic inches. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure JGMOPAR will correct me in the comments if I am. But regardless, at the end of the day, JGMOPAR is one of those great car enthusiasts. And he also delves in a whole lot of other things that are extracurricular to his car. Like obviously his music career, where he was a, you know, professional guitarist. And just as an aside, I actually did a guitar that I airbrushed, and I wanted to show JGMOPAR. So in this cutaway coming up right now, you'll see this guitar I did, and obviously it's not a real guitar. It's a guitar controller for Guitar Hero, but it has Judy nails on it, and it kind of shows you what I can do when it comes down to other things besides cars. You know, that your talents and your abilities, they translate far and above just the one area that you're good at. That with imagination and with a pretty high IQ, you can pretty much make anything happen. And the thing is that people like JGMOPAR, like Mikey Turbo, and like many others who are the names and faces of car culture, well, these are the guys that I look towards, that I admire, that I put my full faith into, because these are guys that are about the right things. It's not about clout. It's not about popularity. It's not about how much money. It's about how a person serves others. You know, how a person puts forth their best talents and moves themselves into position to help somebody else do better. And the thing is that that's what the AttackMouse Nation, that's what a Barth Club Florida, that's what Turbo Tom, JGMOPAR, Mikey Turbo, and so many others are all about. We're all about helping you get to where you want to get. And by allowing you to set your own goals and to set your own pace and to move at your own pace. And that's kind of what these YouTube videos are about. Not so much showing you how great our lives are, because guess what? Our lives aren't the best. But you know what? We're making the best of what we've got. And that's the difference between us and many others who are pretty much putting up a facade of what life's all about. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of those videos do have positive messages in them to enjoy life, to be happy, and to keep on moving forward. But don't be fooled by the snake oil that they sell you. You know, life is not easy, and it's designed not to be easy. It's designed to test you. It's designed to move you in a direction that you want to go by putting you through the trials and tribulations of being in that particular subject that you're grinding at. In other words, if you want to be a car enthusiast, well, expect to bust your knuckles. Expect to have dirty fingernails like me. Expect to have stab wounds in your hands like me. You know, expect to have actual real problems, you know, that come along with actually building a car. Because there is no person on the planet Earth that knows everything when it comes down to these machines. All of them are different, even though they are all built on an assembly line. All of them have different flaws, even though they were all built on an assembly line. And all of them have different personalities, even though they were all built on an assembly line. Just like every human being out there that is different, that brings their own way of looking at the same thing. You know, you have to kind of understand that when it comes down to a car, the one you select is an individual car. It has an individual way of being. In other words, it's going to give you its own exclusive set of problems. You know, I mean, recalls be damned. All cars are different, believe it or not, even if they are the same. So guys, JGMOPAR is definitely not only one of the greatest car enthusiasts I know, but he has been integral to the growth of the AttackMouse Nation, to the growth of the MagaMouse45 channel, to us keeping afloat, and has by far been one of Mama Mouse's favorite subscribers. And when Mama Mouse is happy, I'm happy. So guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay wealthy, and remember, if it's JGMOPAR, then it's Mopar or no car. Take it easy, guys. Mouseball out.